Hello yogis, today's class is a hip and hamstring flow, and we'll start in Supta Baddha Konasana with the soles of your feet together, one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Allow your knees to fall toward the earth. And just take a moment here to slow your breath down. Nice deep inhales and exhales through your nose. And then perhaps set your intention for your practice today. And we'll stay in this posture for a few minutes. Slowly bring your knees toward one another. And we'll take a hamstring stretch on the right side. Plant through your left foot. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. And interlace your fingers behind your right hamstring. And then straighten your right foot up toward the sky. Flex through the right toes and the ankle. Nice deep breaths. You can always use a strap here if this is too much for you. Exhale, take half happy baby. Interlace your fingers under your foot, bending your right knee out to the side of your right ribs. You can straighten your left leg if that feels okay. And just breathe into the posture. Slowly release, and we'll switch sides. Ground through your right foot. We'll take the hamstring stretch on your left side. Interlace your fingers behind your left hamstring and straighten your left leg. Flex through your foot. And again, you can always take a strap here instead. And we'll transition to half happy baby. Bend your left knee, interlace your fingers underneath your left foot. Maybe straighten your right leg out. Make sure that the right foot is flexed as well. And you're hugging that left knee to the outside of your ribs. Nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. And slowly release. Bring both knees in. We're going to take a few rocks and then come into a ragdoll with the feet hip-width distance apart. Grab your elbows and allow your head to hang. Soften through your upper body. Gently release the elbows, and we'll inhale, slowly roll up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Slight bend in your knees. Exhale, roll your shoulders back when you get to the top and bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, bend your knees slightly. Exhale, figure 4, cross your right ankle over the left thigh. And then begin to sit your hips back. Maybe bring your chest forward with a flat back. Maybe bring your elbows to your shin. Wherever you're at, find a spot that's steady in front of you. And then grip your right big toe with your right fingers. And then stand up straight, hug your right knee in toward the outside of your right ribs. Left hand comes to your hip. Option to stay right here, or you can extend that right leg straight and out to your right side. Slowly bend your right knee and release. And we'll switch sides, bend your knees, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, flexing through your foot. Bring your hands to your heart. Stay here, or maybe bring your elbows towards your left shin. And then grip your left big toe with your left fingers. Stand up nice and tall, hugging the left knee in towards your ribs. Right hand to the right hip. Option to stay here, or you can extend your left leg out straight to the side, opening up. And then gently bend your left knee and release. Bring your hands to your heart. Take an inhale. Open your chest. Bring your gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back behind you. Plant through your palms and then come into a 3-legged dog. Lift the right leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee and open your hip. Inhale. Exhale, lizard pose. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Lower your left knee down to the earth. You can stay here sitting up nice and tall, or you can lower down onto your elbows, Or even take an extra quad stretch, bending your left knee and reaching back with your right hand for the top of your foot. Wherever you're at in this posture, deep and steady breaths. Wherever you're at, slowly release, come back onto your palms, inhale, exhale, wide half split, straighten your right leg. Keep both hands to the inside of your right thigh and flex your right foot up toward the sky. Inhale, bend back into your right knee, tuck your left toes, and then bring your right foot back between your hands, ground through the outer edge of your left foot. We'll prepare for warrior one. Inhale, rise all the way up, sweep your arms up, soften your shoulders down and away from your ears, and send your right hip back and your left hip forward. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind you, open your chest, bring your gaze up. Exhale, humble warrior, drop your right shoulder to the inside of your right thigh. Keep bending your right knee at 90 degrees. The crown of your head falls toward the earth. Inhale, rise all the way back to your warrior one. Exhale, frame your right foot. Inhale, step forward, come to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then bring your feet as wide as your mat, halfway lift, turn the toes out. Exhale, come into your squat malasana. Bring your hands to your heart. Imagine a nice straight line of energy from the crown of your head all the way to your tailbone. Slowly straighten your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back behind you. And then inhale, three-legged dog. Send your left leg up. Exhale, bend your knee and open your hip. Inhale. Exhale, lizard pose. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Lower your right knee down to the earth. Option to stay up on your palms or lower down to your elbows. Or again, if you'd like to add an additional quad stretch, you can bend your right knee and reach back with your left hand for the top of your foot, gazing over your left shoulder. Slowly come back onto your palms. Exhale into your half splits, that wide version with your hands to the inside of your left leg. Straighten the left leg, flex your left foot. Inhale, bend back into your left knee. Frame the left foot, tuck the back toes, setting yourself up for your warrior one. Exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Soften your shoulders down and away from your ears. Keep that nice bend in your left knee. And just breathe. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind you, open your chest, bring your gaze up. Exhale, humble warrior, drop your left shoulder to the inside of your left thigh. Keep bending your left knee. Allow the crown of your head to drop toward the earth. Inhale, rise back up to warrior one. Exhale, frame your left foot. This time we're going to transition into pigeon pose. Bring your left heel to the outside of your right hip, or you can have your left shin parallel like I'm demonstrating here if you're a little more flexible. Either way, square yourself toward the front of your mat. Take an inhale and exhale. Come down onto your elbows, or you can rest your forehead on the earth. With each inhale, find length in your spine. And with each exhale, see if you can fold just a little deeper. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly crawl your fingertips back. Step to downward facing dog for a moment. Breath in. Breath out. And switch sides. Bring the right shin forward. Either have your right foot to the outside of your left hip, or you can bring your right shin parallel. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. And you can always take pigeon pose on your back if this is too intense for you. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, this time we're going to swing the left leg around. Coming into Janusarasana, bring your right foot to the inner thigh. Straighten your left leg, flex your left foot, sit up nice and tall. Take an inhale. And exhale, fold forward over your left thigh, reaching towards your left foot. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, release. This time, stamp your right foot on the earth. You'll have about a hand's distance between your foot and your left thigh. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, bring the right arm forward and around, and you're going to take a bind, reach the left fingertips back to grip the right. If you can't reach here, you can always use a strap. And just fold forward. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, release. We'll take Janusarasana on the other side. Straighten your right leg, bring the sole of your left foot to the inner right thigh. Square yourself over the right thigh. Take a nice deep inhale breath. Sit up tall. And exhale, begin to fold forward, reaching towards your right foot and folding over your right thigh. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, slowly release. Stamp your left foot. Reach the left arm up, inhale, exhale, come forward. We'll take that bind again, maybe reach the right fingertips back to clasp the left. And again, you can always use a strap here, just folding forward gently. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, release. We'll take a version of tortoise pose, so you want to do almost like Baddha Konasana, except your heels are going to be a little bit farther away from you in more of a diamond shape. And maybe you'll just fold forward with your hands on top of the shins, or you can bring your arms underneath you and wrap your hands around so that they come onto the top of your feet as you fold forward. Either variation, nice deep breaths. Your forehead is softening down towards your feet. Exhale, slowly release. And then come into a nice cross-legged position. Take an inhale. Exhale, we'll side stretch to the right. Plant your right palm on the earth. Stretch that left arm up and over. You should feel a nice stretch through the left side of your body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, switch sides. Plant your left palm, reach your right arm up and over so that you're feeling a nice stretch all the way from your right fingertips to the outside of your right hip. Inhale back to center, and then switch the cross of your legs, and we'll take a twist. Exhale, gaze over your right shoulder, left hand to the right knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist, gaze over your left shoulder, right hand to the left knee. Inhale back to center. And then we'll slowly make our way onto our backs. Coming into happy baby, bend your knees, grab the inside or outside of your feet here. The knees pull down toward your ribs. And then if you'd like, you can just play with straightening one leg and then the other. Maybe taking a full straddle, whatever's calling to you in your practice today. And then gently hug your knees back into your chest for a moment. And then come into your final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Straighten your legs, allow the feet to naturally roll out. The palms come toward the sky. Close your eyes. And just know that you have nowhere else to be but in this moment. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. This is where I will leave you today. Namaste.